Hello guys, welcome back to TechDose, and in this video we will see the comparison between the Prim's algorithm and the Dijkstra algorithm. So using Prim's algorithm we can find the minimum cost spanning tree, and using the Dijkstra algorithm we can find the triple SP, that is the single source shortest path. Okay. Why I'm making this video is many people are confused and they say that the Prim's algorithm and Dijkstra algorithm seems to be the same, but actually that is not the case. So I will explain what is the difference between them. Now the goal of a minimum cost spanning tree is to find the minimum cost to cover all the nodes. Okay, so this will be minimum cost spanning tree. Goal of the triple SP, which is the single source shortest path algorithm, is to find the shortest path from the source to every other node. Okay, so let's assume that this is our graph. Here let's assume that 0 is our starting node. So these are the given edge weights. Now if these are the edge weights and this is the graph, then the minimum cost spanning tree will look like this. Okay, and we require a minimum cost of 5, which is 2 plus 1 plus 2, in order to cover all the nodes. So this is our minimum cost spanning tree graph. Now if you try to find the single source shortest path graph starting from this source node, then from this source node the minimum distance to 1 is using this edge, which is of weight 2. Okay, now the minimum distance to 2 is through this edge, which is 2. Now we cannot go through this node 1 to 2 because the weight will be 2 plus 1, which will be 3. Okay, which is larger. Now similarly in order to reach 3 from 0, the shortest path is through this 2. Okay, which is equals to 2 plus 2, 4. So this is our single source shortest path graph. Okay, you can see that this minimum cost spanning tree and the triple SP graph both are different. They are not the same. But if you look at the algorithm, then the Prim's algorithm and the Dijkstra algorithm looks very similar. Okay, so let us look at both the algorithms quickly, and I will tell you what is the difference between them. If you want to learn Prim's algorithm as well as Dijkstra algorithm in detail, I have already made the detailed video. The link for that will be present in the description below. You can go there and watch them. Now here let's assume that this is our graph. Okay, so we will be taking the parent array in order to remember the structure of the minimum cost spanning tree, and we will take the MST set, which will keep track of all the nodes which we have already included in our MST, and this is the distance array. So we will assume that we are starting at node 0, and then all the other nodes will be marked as infinity because we do not have any knowledge about their distance. So once we start at 0, then we will relax all the outgoing edges. So from 0, if you move to adjacent node 1, then the distance will be the edge weight, which is 2. Okay, but the already known distance is infinity, so we will take the minimum of 2 comma infinity, so this will be 2. Okay, I will not update it in the distance array just for simplicity. So we will keep updating the parent array. Now since we can reach to 1 from 0 using a new minimum distance, which is 2, therefore we can say that the parent of 1 will be 0. So parent of 1 will be 0, right? Because we are including this edge from 0 to 1. Now we will relax this edge from 0 to 2. So the distance is 2. Already stored distance is infinity. So we will take minimum of 2 comma infinity. It will be 2, right? So now the parent of 2 will be 0. Now what? 0 is done. It will be included in our MST set. Now what we will do? We will go through this distance array and pick the new minimum which is not included in the MST set. So 0 is 0. If you look at 1, its distance value is 2. If you look at 2, its distance value is 2, right? So the new minimum can be picked as either node 1 or node 2 because both of them have the same distance values, and none of them are included in the MST set. None of them are processed. Okay, this value is 0, but it is already processed, and hence it is included in the MST set. Let's assume that we will pick 1. So when we pick 1, then from here we want to relax the outgoing edges again, but this edge to 0 is already relaxed, so we won't do anything for this. Now from 1 to 2, the distance value is 1, but the already stored distance value is 2. Therefore take the minimum of 1 comma 2. So 1 will get inserted here. Now the new parent of 2 will be 1 because we are including this edge from 1 to 2. Okay, so the new parent of 2 is 1, right? and once we are processing this, we will include it into the MST set, right? So now relax this edge from 1 to 3. The distance value is 3. It is infinity, so make it 3, and the parent of 3 will be 1. Okay, now this is also done. Now pick the next minimum. So let me just update the distance array. The distance array for 1 is 2, for 2 it will be 1, and for 3 it will be 3. Now again parse through this distance array and pick the new minimum which is not included in the MST set. So we have option between 2 and 3, but 2 is having less distance, which is 1, so we will pick 2. Now relax the outgoing edges. So this 0 and 1 are already included in the MST set, already processed, so we won't do anything. So for 2 to 3, we will see that the distance value is 2, but here it is already 3. Okay, so we will take the minimum of 2, 3, so it will be updated to 2, and the new parent of 3 will be 2 because we are including this edge, right? So this is processed right now, and this will be 2. Now if we have v number of nodes, then we just need to process v minus 1 nodes, and the last node will already be processed. Okay, so we have processed 3 nodes, and now it's done. Now whatever is stored in the parent array will be the structure of the MST. So how will the MST look like? This is having value -1, so 0 will be the parent, that means the source node. This is having value -1. 1's parent is 0, 2's parent is 1, okay, and again 3's parent is 2. So this will be the MST structure, and the edge weights are 2, 1 and 2. Okay, I hope you understood how to find the MST. And obviously while we were processing this node 2, it will be included in the MST set, which I forgot to include. Okay, so this is the Prim's algorithm for finding the minimum cost spanning tree. Let us look at the Dijkstra triple SP algorithm, which is a single source shortest path algorithm. This is like very similar to the Prim's algorithm. All the steps are same, and also the data structures which are used are exactly the same. This is the parent array, MST set, and the distance array. Here as well you have the parent array for remembering the structure of the graph, that is the resulting graph. You have the MST set for marking which all nodes have been processed. You have the distance array which will keep track of the current distance values for all the nodes. In the previous case as well, all parent array values were -1 because none of them were connected. And in this case, for the distance array, the source value was 0 and all the other values were infinity. It will exactly be the same here. Okay, so all the initial conditions, all the data structures are same for this algorithm as well. So let's start with the source node here, 0. Okay, so we will just parse through it and pick the minimum, and eventually it will come out to be 0. So we will include 0 into the MST set. Now we will relax the outgoing edges. So in this case, in order to reach to this 1 from the source node via this source node will be equals to 0 plus 2, which will be 2. Okay, but the already stored distance is infinity, so we will update it to the new value 2. Right, okay, let me not update it here, otherwise I will not be able to write it. So since this got updated, the parent of 1 will be 0. Okay, now this is updated. So you will see that here the distance value is calculated from the source and not just the edge weight. Okay, but in the MST case, what was happening? We were just comparing with the edge weight. We were not taking into account of these values. So Dijkstra will take into account of all the values from the source node till this ending node via the node from which we are saying. Okay, so let us just flow through the algorithm and you will understand it. Now we will relax this 0 to 2. So the distance value is the distance to reach this 0 plus the edge weight between 0 and 2. So this will be 0 plus 2, which will be 2. So this 2 is lower, it will get updated. So the parent of 2 will be 0 now. Now all the edges are relaxed. Okay, so let's update the distance array. It will be 2 and this will also be 2. Now again parse through this distance array exactly in the similar manner we did for the Prim's algorithm and pick the minimum value. Let's assume that we will pick this one because 0 is already included in the MST set. We pick this one, include it in the MST set, and we will relax all the outgoing edges. 0 is already done, so we won't relax this edge. Now if we see this edge from 1 to 2, then in order to reach to this 2 from the source node via this 1 will be equals to the distance to reach this 1 plus the edge weight from 1 to 2, right? So in order to reach to this 2, the distance value via 1 will be the distance from 0 to 1, that means 0 comma 1 plus the distance value from 1 to 2. Okay, so distance value from 0 to 1 is this one 2, and from 1 to 2 is the edge weight 1, so this will be 2 plus 1, which will be 3. So 3 is larger, so this won't get updated. Similarly, in order to reach to this 3 via this 1 starting from the source node, it will be the distance to reach to this 1, that means the minimum distance to reach to this 1 plus the edge weight 1 3, which will be equals to 2 plus 3, which will be 5. So we will replace here 5, and since this got updated, so the parent of 3 will be 1. Okay, now this is done. All the outgoing edges have been relaxed, so let's update the distance array. So for 2 it is 2, and for 3 it is 5. Okay, now again flow through this entire distance array and pick the minimum, which is not included in the MST set. So 0 and 1 are included, so we have choice between 2 and 3. We will include this 2 because this is having minimum distance value. Include this into our MST set. Now we will relax all the outgoing edges. So from 2 to 0 it will not be relaxed because 0 and 1 are already included. We will not consider these edges. Now from 2 to 3 we will try to relax. So if you consider the distance to reach 3 via this node 2 starting from the source node, it will be equals to the minimum distance in order to reach to this 2 from the source node plus the edge weight from 2 to 3. So that will be equals to 2 plus 2, which will be 4. So 4 is lower than the already known distance 5, so we will just update it, and the new parent of 3 will be 2. Okay, now all the edges have been relaxed. So here as well we need to just process v minus 1 nodes, because processing v minus 1 nodes will make sure that the last node will already be processed, because there will be no other edge to process, right? So now our Dijkstra triple SP algorithm is done. Let us now make this entire graph. So 0 is the parent, I mean the starting node, so this is 0. Let me just make the nodes. Okay, now once the nodes have been made, so you can see that the parent of 1 is 0, its edge weight is 2. Parent of 2 is 0, its edge weight is 2, and the parent of 3 is 2. So this is the graph which we have got. Now we have got a different graph for this Dijkstra algorithm because we are finding the total distance from the source node for every other node, for reaching every other node. Okay, what is the minimum distance from the source node to every other node? And in this case we were just concerned about the edge weight and not about the total distance. Okay, so in this case source really doesn't matter. We actually want the aggregate of all the edges should be minimized, but in this case that is not the goal. In this case you have the source node and you want to minimize the distance from this source node to every other node, and that is why the answer is different. So we use the exactly same algorithm, we use the exactly same data structures, every step is same, but only the comparison and the distance array update technique is different, because here we are taking two distances into consideration. One distance is from given source to the current node which we are relaxing, and to that we add the distance, that is the edge weight between the current node to the next node, which is directly connected to this current node, right? So if we were at this 1 and we were relaxing the edge from 1 to 3, then we were considering the distance, that is minimum distance to reach this 1 from the source node, okay, plus the edge weight from 1 to 3. So there were two distance values which were being considered, but in the previous algorithm we had just the single edge weight, right? So this is the very important difference between the Prim's algorithm and Dijkstra. Now once you know the difference, I think knowing just the single algorithm and tweaking this thing will make you learn both the algorithms, right? So this is the trick behind both the algorithms. And I'm sure that after watching this video, you will never get confused between the Prim's and the Dijkstra algorithm. I hope this video was helpful. If you found it helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel in order to watch more of these programming videos. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.